my God, roaches are sneaky. Even when they're dead, they're sneaky. Oh my God. You called If Your Vagina Is Broken, Fix-It.com. Okay, so you know who you were calling. However, I am the one who picked up the old damn phone, and I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
I'm gonna punch you. He is straight crazy, as y'all can see. I mean, I absolutely live for his videos. Welcome to the show, to 3LW TV. Welcome back. My special guest today is Qaadir.
Hola.
Here from Atlanta. So, what is your name? What does the name Qaadir mean?
I've heard so many different meanings for my name, but the one that I actually stick by is powerful will to change, because I feel like when it's something that's not becoming of me, I have the will to change. I can change it. So I have the power to change what I don't like about myself, opposed to letting society choose for me what should be and should not be. So that's why I stick to that.
And what language is it from?
It's actually Arabic, because I was raised in Islam, and I'm no longer Muslim, but I still keep to some of the things that the things that I like about it, and I keep to that. But yeah, it's Arabic, and yeah. So.
Do you have any problems with traveling through the airports? Do you ever get stopped?
I get stopped, but not for that. We here. Okay. I'm telling you, I get stopped, but it's not for that. My mother, on the other hand, has problems because she wears her. It's not like, because the ones who get the most are the ones who are like, ooh. My mother, she wears, sometimes she just wears her hat as long as her hair is covered, but she gets some problems sometimes. But it's not as extreme as some people that I know. But yeah, I don't have any problems at the airport.
Who is Tamaya? What does that mean?
That is a funny thing. That's funny thing. Hold on, I'm trying to. Tamaya actually is my dog. When I first got on YouTube, somebody suggested it to me, and for months I kept forgetting, like, what is it? You crack? You house? You what? And then I went on and I saw it, and I was like, I'm not putting my real name on this honey, because I don't know what this is all about. And so then I just went and got my dog. I said, ooh, Tamaya, that's cute. And then I had a girl at my school. She gonna tell me, girl, I ain't spoke to this girl in years. She gonna have the audacity to email me something. Qaadir, I used to love your singing, but now you have completely changed. Who is this Tamaya person that you're calling yourself? I'm like, sweetheart, first of all, ask questions. Don't just assume you know what's going on, right?
Right.
Like how we're doing when we ask questions. Don't just assume you know who Tamaya is. Tamaya is my daughter, sweetheart. Well, my dog, but I call my daughter because it's like my daughter. Child, please, so yeah, Tamaya is my dog. It's not me or a stage name or anything like that. As far as education is concerned, first of all, to be honest with you, when I was younger, I was actually with a couple of different record labels, and it didn't work out for so many different reasons. But my mother is an educator herself, and she's always big on education. Get this, get that, and so forth and so on. And at one point, I was with this label, and I dropped out of high school. And my mother said, Qaadir, I'm not gonna tell you how you have to do it, how you should go about doing it, but you need to get at least a high school diploma. So my manager, I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna go to Job Corps and get my high school diploma, so forth and so on. And he was like, if you leave, it's done. It's over. I said, okay, well, it's done. It's done, right? And so anyway, so I went to Job Corps, got my trade, got my high school diploma. And then when I got out, another opportunity came by, and it was just, what I saw was how people tried to take advantage of me because of the fact that it seemed like I needed them more than they needed me. And so I felt like a lot of people tried to take advantage of me. And my mother, being my #1 cheerleader, she's like, Qaadir, no, you have the talent. She went out and got me all this equipment, and hey, mommy, love you. Got me all this equipment, and was just, do it yourself, and then they'll come to you. And once that happened, I said, well, you know what, I also, and then, I actually moved to New Jersey to see the industry in New York, so I can see what it was somewhat about. And so then I came to the conclusion that I did need an education, in fact. And then, once I came back to Georgia to get that education, I looked at the different programs that they had, and I said, well, you know what? Obviously, I don't want to say professional, but obviously I'm not an expert on how to work the studio, so forth and so on, but I'm doing okay. I said, I want to tackle something that I also love that I have no clue on how to do. So then I came to the conclusion of film production. So now I'm working on getting my associates in film and things of this nature, and my goal is to take that degree and run with it.
So what other YouTubers do you watch?
I watch Gia. I love Miss Gia. That's actually my Liz Taylor, and I am her Tinkerbell. That's the girl. I watch The Scorpion Show. Him and Mikhail keep me cracking up, keep me laughing. I also watch A Connection TV. I don't know if you're familiar.
I just recently found them. Yep.
Yes, I love A Connection TV. And who else? It's a couple of others. Van Adams, I love him. He's a sweetheart as well. It's a lot of, people on the underground who are making their way up that, and it's like a networking thing. Everyone knows everyone. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm glad that we're building that community, and it's real positive, at least from my experience thus far. I've had some run-ins here and there, but I don't, but for the most part, yeah, I know with some other people, don't kill me if I don't mention you. You're in my thoughts and my prayers, but
Right, because they will get shady.
They will, honey, they'll think I'm trying to give them shade, but I'm not Lil' Kim, because I did get paid, so therefore.
What's next for you?
What's next for me? Well, I'm working on getting a kind of like a talk show set up. That, as well as a movie that I'm doing that's, I'll say, moderately based off my life. There's some things that have been added, some things that have been taken out. But the movie that I want to do is my major project that I really want to do. And then I'm also working on my second album. Oh, if you don't mind, I want to say one more thing about the roaches. Because people, one thing I got on the shade end of it, because you was asking about the haters and things. One thing I got on the shade is, because I did 2 videos. I did the one where I was walking and, and then I had the one where I was talking in it, and I think that people, it's not like it's a roach infestation. I think people are confused. You know what I'm saying? Because in the wintertime, the roaches go where it's hot. People keep their heat on. Now, if you don't got no heat, then you're safe. Right? Then you're safe. Okay, your food is safe and you're safe. But if you have the heat on, they're going to feel it. Same thing with little mice and little rodents. They're going to feel that heat, and they're going to want to go in where it's hot and things of that nature, and then they're going to just try to make a home in your home. Now, that was the problem that I had. You can't make a home in my home, right? So I just want to clarify that.
Okay, it's not like, he's not nasty, y'all. That's not what he's saying.
Honey.
Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. Good day. You already know how the kids do.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Hair is done and through. And through. Can we say it? Done. And through. Okay, I have to show hands for the kids. You guys have to get back and play. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't be shy when you walk by. Don't stare. Put your hand high. If you got questions, I'll answer them. But don't stop fronting in front of you.